Hello everybody, Claudia Boleyn here. You might have noticed I'm not in the best of moods. You might be thinking, why is she wearing a face like thunder? Why does she look like she's going to start shouting at a man? Well, I'll tell you exactly why. It's because of the latest hacking scandal, which is all over the news. Basically, the hacking scandal, if you haven't already heard of it, which I'm sure, since you're watching this online and you have access to the internet, you must already know about, there is some creepy, weird little hacker somewhere that has decided to hack into a load of celebrity ladies' iCloud accounts and has decided to release their private nude pictures and sex tapes, and they're currently working arm in arm with the tabloids. That's not a surprise at all, and they're threatening to leak some more in return for I'm not actually sure what it is. I think they want donations and that kind of thing, and they're thoroughly enjoying the whole thing. Something a lot of people say to me, on this channel especially, is, Claudia, can't you talk about anything without bringing up sexism or misogyny? I mean, not everything in the world is sexist. Well, friends, I hope you're about to get educated here. This is the sort of thing that we women put up with all the time. I don't know if you're a man watching this, if you quite understand the scale of this kind of thing, but it happens to us all the damn time. The overwhelming message that this hacking scandal reminds us all of, the wonderful bond that binds all women here in the UK, is that at any point we could become some creepy little man's personal porn, whether we consent or not. So this video isn't going to be about these poor women. It's not going to be about the fact that I think that they have a perfect right to do whatever the hell they want in their private lives as long as it's not hurting anybody, and that obviously they are the victims of a crime, and the person who's leaking these pictures and things, the sad little person, is a criminal who, you know, is the villain of the piece. So let's not forget that and do the whole victim blaming thing, which I'm sure some of the people who watch my channel will be itching to do, because a lot of people who watch my channel are very anti-feminist and watch it to get angry. So I hope this is making you quite angry, this video I'm making, because the whole situation and the whole misogyny bubble we're all living in right now is making me very angry. Let's be clear about this. This is not just a load of men that want to masturbate to images and videos of naked women performing sex acts. It's gone far beyond that now, and it's turned into something a lot more scary. Most of the men who are able to access these hacked pictures and are enjoying them right now are people who obviously have access to the internet, and they therefore have access to a wealth of pornography online. All it takes in today's society, in this day and age, to find porn online for free is to type in porn into your internet search bar, and magically, with the powers of modern technology, you will find so many X-rated videos of all different disgusting types. So if that's what you're into, you can easily do that. This isn't an issue of men not having something to masturbate to, let's be clear here. The issue here is that apparently consensual sex acts and seeing women consensually naked and consensually doing porny things is not actually enough for today's generation of men. Because it's not about sex. Let's be honest here, it's about power. It's about these men getting off on the humiliation of these women. Let that sink in. There are so many men in this country right now and in America, just look on Twitter, on the hacking hashtag if you want to see this, who are taking great pleasure in this, and they're watching the videos and they're looking at the pictures and they're having a laugh with the other men and they're comparing the women. They're having a grand old time. They don't care that there are women in this that are going to be deeply upset. They don't care that these women are victims. They don't care that these women are probably going to be in tears when they find out about this. This is going to be a nightmare for their careers. It's going to be something that they feel physically sickened about people knowing because of the sort of society we live in. And yet they're getting off on that. When I say I think there's something majorly wrong with the men of this generation, that's exactly what I'm getting at. Of course, I'm not saying that all men of this generation think that way, thank goodness they don't, but there are far too many. All you have to do is look in the comment sections on articles which are covering this topic, look on Twitter, look on YouTube, and you will see there are so many men that are enjoying this, and it's not good enough, it's disgusting. if you are one of those disgusting men that thinks that it's your right to have a look at these pictures and these sex tapes now they've been leaked, you think that these poor non-consenting women should now be becoming your personal porn, I would like to remind you that you do have a wealth of other pornographic material you can look at if you want to masturbate. There are plenty of adult actresses who agree to be in such films, and I'm sure you can access this kind of thing online, you all know how to do it. You don't actually have to be helping to destroy a young woman's life, you don't have to be helping to humiliate and degrade her, you don't have to be doing that just to get an orgasm. I mean, I'm not here trying to tell you blokes what you can and cannot masturbate to, but I am saying there's probably something very wrong with you if the only thing that's going to get you off is the humiliation of some poor, non-consenting woman. And of course we have to remember this doesn't only happen to celebrities, because there is the site called Creep Shots, and a lot of other shots like it, where women going about their daily life are being photographed in obscene ways, maybe when they're going up the stairs, men are taking pictures up their skirts, that kind of thing, and they're basically being made into some man's masturbatory material, and they don't consent to this. There's a lot of underage girls on this. Basically it's completely foul and it is a crime, and I just find it quite frightening that in this day and age, we're in 2014 and we're still having to defend ourselves against this shit. There are still people that are arguing that it's the women's fault for taking the pictures. I mean, for God's sake. Going to wrap this video up now. What I'd like to say is that I show complete and utter support for the women who are the victims of this crime. I want to show solidarity with them. I think we all know what it is like to be objectified and demeaned and humiliated for male pleasure. Obviously not quite on this scale, but we have to stand with these women, we have to show our support, and we have to be a sisterhood here. To the men out there who are feminist allies, I would please implore you to call out other men that are treating this as some sort of joke, because it's not a joke. It's going to be ruining these women's careers, it's going to be very traumatic for them, and I do hope if you would consider yourself a feminist ally that you're already doing that. Oh, just one more thing I remembered. There's a quote from the hacker who's apparently been communicating with the people who are interested in seeing what he's found, and he wrote in The Sun, what a surprise, The Sun. This is the result of several months of long and hard work by all involved. We appreciate your donations and applaud your excitement. What a wonderful, caring, non-misogynistic society we live in today, when it's entertainment to degrade and humiliate a woman by spreading images of her naked body all around the internet. This is a very pissed off Claudia Boleyn, signing out.